Your business is in trouble if your product or service is a rusty old knife. And what I mean by that is if you have a product or service that is not up to scratch, then you are in big trouble. And it's a really big problem, and it's becoming bigger, and I'll tell you why. Because of social media, Web 2.0, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, all those other services. The fact is, it used to be easy if you had a bit of a crappy product or service to get away with it because people wouldn't necessarily know. Now, not so much in Australia and New Zealand because we're very much a society that kind of doesn't like marketing so much. We're more into, hey, if someone can refer me or someone knows someone who's good, then we'll prefer to take a personal recommendation. However, still, around half of our purchases are made based on marketing. The way society is going, if you have a crappy product or service, you are not going to last because it's just too easy for people to absolutely slam you online. Even if you're good, this can be a problem because you can be like, oh, that's sweet, I've got a nice sharp knife, I've got a really good service, I'm on the money, I'm awesome. Here's why this can be a problem. Because if no one is talking about you online, so if you're good but no one's talking about you online, then I saw a recent stat, so this was a study that was done in September, so September 2011, where 54% to 100% of purchases, the purchaser researched online before they made their purchase. And so that means if they're looking at your company and no one is talking about you online, then they may very well go with one of your competitors. And so what does that do to your business? What does that do to your bottom line? And what do you do about this? So let's talk about what to do about this, because as you can see, this is a big problem and it's only going to become bigger. Because even if you don't like Facebook, Twitter, all of that stuff, the fact is, people can slam you on online review sites, people can slam you on forums, people can put on Facebook if you're being a dick. And so don't be a dick, because it's just not going to be a business model that's going to last. And obviously if you're watching this video, probably that's not you. However, let's talk about some of the other ways this can affect you. But first, I want you to look at reality. Is everything up to standard in your business? And even if it is up to standard, I'm always looking at how I can improve my business, how I can make it better. And so if you look at it and go, well, actually, yeah, I can make it better, or this is not very good, this needs to be fixed. So what needs to be fixed? Make a quick list and go, right, yeah, I see what you mean. We're not actually, like, are you taking customer surveys? Are you asking your customers for feedback? Are you finding out if there may be a hole in the service that you're delivering? Maybe there's something that's not up to standard. Maybe you've got a part that you import and you think it's really good, but it's failing about half your customers, and it's starting to get a bit of negative feedback for you. If you're not asking your customers questions, you're never going to know that. And number 3, design a customer experience. I've done a number of training videos on this, but it's just so crucial now. You can design the experience that your customer has, and you want to do this because you want your customer, you want them to have a good experience with your business because you want them to use you again, and B, you want them to talk about you on Facebook. They want you to go, oh wow, I went to this day spa, it was amazing, it was so relaxing, they had a cup of tea waiting for me, and da-da-da-da-da. You want people to talk about their experience with you, or maybe they take a photo. Everything is so instant now. Someone can be at your day spa and they can take a photo of the cup of tea, or they can take a photo of the orchid as they come in. Your message is being spread by your customers immediately based on how they feel. So you want to design a customer experience. Next is your website. Is your website up to scratch? Do you have testimonials on your website? Or on our website we have rave reviews. Do you have that on your website? Because even if you don't have people talking about you on Facebook or Twitter or that sort of thing, at least if you have testimonials or rave reviews on your site, people can see, oh, other people have used this business and have got a good result. Cool. It's not as great as someone else, like a third party on a different website talking about your business, but it's better than not having any testimonials on your website. And if you don't have them, please get them on there. Whether they're written, that's fine, but if you can get video or audio, that's even better. And include names and like their suburb, or what job, what position they hold, anything that makes it more believable. You know, if you have a testimonial that says R. Flanders with nothing else, people are going to be like, yeah, right, or is it a real person? So anything you can do to make your testimonials more believable, the better. And video is obviously the best. And number 3, connect with people. So on your website, have like a Facebook fan page, have Twitter, have YouTube, or LinkedIn, like wherever you are online, wherever it makes sense for your customers to have some sort of social media presence. Connect with your customers and show them that you want to have a two-way communication, because the days of businesses where it's just like your message going out and everyone must listen to your message, I believe those days are numbered as well, because it's just too easy for everyone to be talking and giving feedback, and most people don't like dealing with a big black box corporate. They don't really care for that. Like if there was a real alternative to Vodafone. When Vodafone started, it was kind of like a fun, upbeat, hip company, whereas now it's really just like any other telco. Imagine if you started a telco that actually valued customer service. Like if you look at Zappos.com, which sells shoes and jackets and that sort of stuff, man, they have customer service nailed. Imagine a telco that did that, because everyone hates their telcos. So if you had a telco that handled service and obviously had the performance to go with it, you could just absolutely crush it in such a short amount of time. And you should be doing this in your business as well. And finally, on the web, I've talked about this a little bit, but monitor your business and your product names online. See what people are saying about you. Are they saying good things? Are they saying bad things? Now look, I'm going to be honest with you, there are times where people will say bad stuff about you, where you've actually gone the distance, where you've actually done all the things that you should have done and you've tried to look after them as a customer. Hey, you can't do anything about that. Sometimes people just won't be happy, and you've just got to accept that and move on. But wherever you can, you want to look after your customers. You want to know, like I said earlier, if a part's going wrong, you want to handle that and deal with it as quickly as possible. And there are services that you can subscribe to that will actually monitor this for you. They'll monitor your product names, your business name, your website, and find where people are talking about it on social media or on forums online. And number 2, have a presence. Whatever it is for your business, whether it's most logical for you to be on LinkedIn or Facebook or YouTube, have some kind of social media presence where people can feel that they've got a two-way communication with you, where they feel like you're listening to them. And hey, newsflash, do actually listen to them. I listen to what my customers say. I survey them and I read their surveys and I pay attention, because my customers are my gold in my business and I need to know what they want and give them what they want. So I think often people like look at mission statements on the wall, or they look at, have social media, and they go, oh yeah, tick that box, we've got it. I'm not talking about ticking the box. I'm talking about doing it and actually committing to it. And so for you, that might be like, I'm on LinkedIn, I've had a professional profile on there for years, I'm willing to be active on LinkedIn, but I'm not going to be on Facebook or Twitter or anything else. That's fine, but have some kind of presence online where people can connect with you as part of your business. And number 3, Google reviews. So this is a great way, specifically if you're targeting search, whereby if people are searching for you, they can find Google reviews. So they can find you on Google Places, and if you have reviews, positive reviews obviously, it moves you up Google's list. And so it gets more people finding you on search. It also means people go, oh wow, these guys are for real, they've got reviews, awesome, yep, this looks good, I'll go with these guys. And so any reviews that you can get online, go for it. And monitor those reviews and make sure that you look after customers if they've got a problem. What's next? Hey, make sure you are prepared. Make sure you are prepared for this shift in the marketplace, because it's already happened to a massive extent, but it's only going to become more and more crucial to your business success. So make sure you're prepared. And number 2, if you want some more great tips like this, check out my free Business Boosters webinar. There's a link below this where you can opt in. Hey, I'd love to have you on the webinar. Have an amazing day.